All right, we're looking at Shelby's January 19th, 2014 assessment. You'll see her running full speed there and half speed. She's doing really well. I mean, she's all arms and legs, as you can tell, so taming those things sometimes can be difficult. She does a fairly good job here. I mean, she's been working with us for quite a while, and she's definitely made some huge strides. We're going to watch her arms here as they go forward, and we're still having a little bit of a problem of her getting inside of herself. So if you notice how her left hand is kind of towards her chest, and that's as high as she raises it. And if you notice the red line there that's crossing her eyes, that's the height that she should be carrying that hand to, but because of the way her arm is turned, she's unable to rotate that arm through and get it all the way up like she needs to, thus stopping herself short and slowing down the momentum. So we want to get her to rotate out just slightly, and then she'll be able to bring that hand up a little bit more. Going forward here, we're going to stop her at about 8 yards, and we're going to start working our way down her body here. So if you notice here, the correct angle is in green, and then her angle is the blue. So she's still bringing her knee in and then kind of rotating it out. A small miniature version of kind of what Reed does, but nowhere near as bad as him. Again, so we just need to kind of straighten this out. So have her pick her knee straight up and come straight forward. And that will help. Her knee height, she's still not driving her knees all the way up, and I suspect that has a lot to do with the way she's pulling her knee up, because she's not necessarily able to do it. So once we get that straightened out, I expect her stride to kind of lengthen a little bit, because she has long legs, but her stride is short for her leg height. We're going to stop it at about 12 yards here, and you can see she's still striking on her heel. Now this is one of the main no-nos that we preach on all the time. So to see her do this still after all this time, I'm a little bit shocked. But we need to get her to flip that over and land on the ball of her foot, and that's a relatively easy fix. She'll just have to really think about it. Looking at her shoulders, she's still rotating her shoulders just a bit too much. You can see the right shoulder is behind the left, and the left is behind the right. And last, you can see the kind of pink line is going straight from her belly button up, and you can see she's just off angle, she's off axis. So her head is over her right knee when her head should be kind of splitting her legs. So we just got some body positioning issues that we need to work on, and we'll have to kind of maybe pull her aside in some of the groups and maybe just work with her a little bit one-on-one. Her vertical leap unfortunately did not go up. I want to see that go up a lot, because that's going to really help with her explosiveness for tennis, being able to get to that ball really quickly, and we'll continue to kind of work on that, and she needs to just do more plyo work. And looking at her standing broad jump, she was able to gain on this. I think she jumped a 5 foot before and then went to a 5.5, so she was able to gain 5 inches there, which is great. The higher we can get her to jump, and further we can get her to jump, like I said, the explosiveness, the power really goes up. Moving on to her lateral speed, she was able to gain a rep, which gives her another 5 yards faster laterally. And after you kind of get things going, I think this is maybe her third assessment, the numbers don't jump so huge, but so if we just keep chipping away, month by month and year by year, before we know it, she's going to be a beast. But if you look at her scores here, 44.50, her form was better on those push-ups. Everything else pretty much went up. Push-ups, sit-ups, the one-leg squats went up tremendously. I was really pleased with her 10, 20, and 40 times. She was able to chip away some vital seconds there. And then her standing broad jump and her vertical actually has a typo there. 5 foot is 5.5, but she did really well, and I'm very proud of her.